Okay, welcome back to continuing on with the house ruled Ottoman Sunset. Things are looking great. Coup in Afghanistan. Crap. Coup in Afghanistan. Where's that? Coup in Afghanistan. So that's a 5. I don't have. Yeah, I do have a DRM. I'm going to house rule that you can use DRMs to modify your role to make this a success. Because but a 1 is a natural failure. So another coup failed. So much for the coup. Caucasus is advancing. Tries to advance. And it's successful. Mesopotamia is advancing just normally to Kut. Sinai is advancing. No, it doesn't. Central powers meddling in Afghanistan. 3 actions. The Germans invested considerable resources in trying to lure Afghanistan into the war. In October of 1915, the Niedermeyer-Hentig expedition managed to evade the East Persia cordon set up by the British and met with Emir Habibullah Khan. While the meetings initially resulted in a draft Afghan-German friendship treaty, the vacillating emir did not keep his commitments. Unreliable bastards. Caucasus. Mesopotamia, Sinai. I did that. 3 actions. Let's beat back Dashkov. Let's spend the DRM for... No, that's just 1 action. I failed. Beat him back. And again failure. Alright. Notice that things would be totally different if I rolled for Sinai front at 2. But yeah, that's the luck of the draw. Okay, the sandstorms retreat. Roll a die on a 1, 2, 3. The Mesopotamia unit retreats 1 space. On 4, 5, 6. The Sinai unit retreats 1 space. It's a 2. That means the Mesopotamia front retreats 1 space. Because of the sandstorm. So that's nice and thematic. No offensives are allowed via versus the retreated front this turn. Okay, I wasn't planning to. I have 1 action. 1 action is used to push back Dashkov. That's a 5. So Dashkov is at 1. Yeah, much of World War I in the Near East was fought in desert regions. As such, sandstorms were a major factor in campaigning and were especially frustrating to British forces in the region. Cool. Fortification of the Gaza-Beersheba line. You may immediately forfeit these cards to actions to place the fortification Gaza-Beersheba line marker in space 4 of the Sinai front. Track if that space is Turkish controlled. Gaza-Beersheba is Turkish controlled. Yeah, and so we place the Gaza-Beersheba because that's cool. If I can find it. So complete Gaza-Beersheba. I think. What is this? Fortification Gaza-Beersheba. Beersheba. Beersheba. Yeah, Beersheba. Okay. Weekend and normal. So I would say, where do you place it? The place is in the 4 space. Okay. Cool. Advance. Arabs. No Arabs. Mesopotamia. Yep. Salonika. Yep. Goes to monastery. 2 actions. And yeah, but I built it, so I forfeited 2 actions. I can spend the DRM for an extra action. I'm not going to. To prevent the forces of Gaza from being outflanked, the Ottomans formed a defensive line from the coast to Beersheba, 30 miles inland. Throughout 1917, the British could not breach it. Finally, in the Battle of Beersheba on October 31, 1917, General Allenby was able to break through the line and follow up to capture Gaza. Cool. Event. Place the Intelligence Bureau of the East marker in the turkey box on its display. Finally. Defense Bureau of the East. Not this. Not this either. I would think it would be here. No. Here perhaps. This is always stuff I can. It's always an issue. Just no, not this. Then it should be here. Intelligence Bureau of the East. Beats me. This is war weariness. Intelligence Bureau of the East. Okay. Now the Intelligence Bureau of the East, you can for 1 action move it to something else. But I'm going to keep it there. There was a coup in Persia in Afghanistan, so I'll move it to India for 1 action. This is the 1 action. That gives me +2 in case India revolts. Mesopotamia has to roll because it enters Turkey flag thing and it fails. So in case you are wondering, it has to not roll a 1. King Constantine flees Greece. No event this turn. +1 to all offensives versus Salonika. Salonika advances, but tries to advance because it has a Turkish flag. So it should not roll a 1. Doesn't. So it advances successfully to Klik door dan. Caucasus advances, tries to advance, but after roll 1. It's successful. And Gallipoli does not exist yet. +1 to all offensives versus Salonika. King Constantine of Greece was favorably inclined towards the Germans, while his subjects and prime minister, Eleftherios Venizelos, were oriented towards the Allies and against the Turks. Conditions became increasingly uncomfortable for the king and his family when arsonists torched his palace. Allied forces occupied the country's second largest city, Salonika, and the coup was launched. Okay, now some Greek events. Let's push back we have 3 actions. Let's push back Dashkov. Successful. And Salonika. And Dashkov. Okay. Yeah, didn't need the +1 to all offensives. The Sinai pipeline. Shuffle the dust cards into the deck. Now we won't. Place the Faisal Hossein Arab unit on the 6th space of the track. Okay. The Arabs are awakening. This is Lawrence and this is Faisal Hossein in Jeddah. Here. Note that in the 3rd edition this is named Kars, same as in the top. This is a typo and you need to buy a sticker. Also for Jerusalem that is something problematic. It's a terrible 3rd edition. Anyway, place the Sarail Salonika unit on the 4th space of its track. But we already have it, so I'm not going to do that. It is already Sarail. Then Caucasus advances. We have 1 action. And let's push back. Ashkov. To Sari.